for your miracles, for your blessings, for your blessings, for your miracles, for your blessings, for your blessings. For your blessings, for your blessings.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a good day. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm sorry. I'm having some sort of technical difficulties here. I'm trying to figure it out. You would give me 1 second. It's always something with me going live. Hey, brilliant. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. I hope you had a good evening or having a good evening, had a good day, depending on what time it is your way. Hang on. Let's see something. I don't know why this is... okay. Did that do anything? If you can hear me, can you put a 1 in the chat? I'm sorry. Hey, Life with Marlene, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Good, good. It's always an issue when I try to go live. I don't know. It's always been this way. I don't know if I should try another streaming app or stick with StreamYard, or is it my device? Hey, Jacqueline, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Happy Monday. For a second there, I forgot what today was. I said to myself, is it Monday or is it Tuesday? I couldn't. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to keep you guys long. I just wanted to do this live. This has been something that I've been thinking about. Who can I confide in? Who can I trust? And, we often ask ourselves that, but we're not thinking that the people that are in our circle are going to, go back and spill the beans, so to speak, of whatever you're telling them, because usually for me, and I know for most of you guys, you probably tell people stuff in confidence, thinking that it's between the two of you. It's not going to travel from this person to the next person. But sometimes it does. You're thinking to yourself, well, I'm talking to this person, and maybe not even 5 minutes later, you're hearing something. I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying that that's the case, but you're hearing what you just told this person. And it's sort of like, well, dang, I thought I told you this in confidence. Why is it getting back to Bob or Bill? Why would you do that? So it's like, nowadays, who can you really, and I've seen a lot going on this app. And on different apps where, you're cool with someone, and then when you guys have a falling out or when mad day comes, it's like, why is all your business on these platforms? Don't trust anyone. Life Marlene says, don't trust anyone with personal, private things. Only tell God the most. Exactly. Life with Marlene. Exactly. And I had to learn that myself. I'm not a gossip by any means. At least I don't think I am. If someone is telling me something in confidence, it's going to stay right there. You don't even have to say don't say it, because that's just who I am. I don't believe in sharing private talks with someone else. There's been times where, for example, where I used to work, it was like conversations had, like just like any other job, and you're thinking you're cool with your coworker and everything, and then the next thing you know, it's the next person knows, the next person knows, and it doesn't even have to be anything. It could be something as simple as, I did this over the weekend, and it it's like it blows up from there, and then it's funny because it's never gonna get said how you said it. There's always gonna be a little sauce added to the mix, A brilliant says this topic is much a must needed discussion. Says everyone isn't trustworthy. Unfortunately, we must obey our intuition. Exactly, exactly. I tend to be a private person, because it's like, okay, when you get on these apps or whatever, you're not supposed to reveal everything about yourself, everything about this, that, and the other, And a lot of times, we want to be transparent, and sometimes we're vulnerable in that we tend to share things, and sometimes we overshare. Yes, I trust it. Exactly. And it took me a long time to see that in people. Like I know people, but my circle of friends is very small. Keyword, I know people, but my circle of friends is real small, and people often say, oh, you're stuck up, you're this, that, and the other. No, I'm just not trying to be in any mess. I'm not trying to have people know all my business, I mean, it's crazy that you can't share things with some people because you don't know if they're going to go back and share it with this person or that person. So, and I mean, it's and like I said, I've seen a lot lately on this app where it's like they're getting into it, they're going back and forth, they're sharing private conversations, private, intimate conversations, which should not be anybody's business but the two or how many ever people are involved. Let me just say that. So, excuse me. Life with Marlene says people say you are stuck up because they don't know. Exactly, Excuse me, I don't know why I'm coughing, but yeah, and I was always told or raised with everybody's not supposed to know your business. Like the saying, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, and I have that same kind of way of thinking. What's right here stays right here. It doesn't go beyond that, But nowadays people are just, some people are not, they don't respect that, That's why it's good to set boundaries with people. It's good to, and I guess you never really fully know if you can trust a person, but if like you said, your intuition, you've known this person, you trust this person to not, be that type of person. So thank you, brilliant. So yeah, it's I just, I don't understand, that's why I say I asked the question, who can I confide in? Who can we, I know we can confide in God. That's number one. But human wise is like you have to really be careful because you just don't know. And it could be something as simple as like I said, I did this over the weekend. And then someone is talking about what you did this week, and I'm like, huh, who else knew that but the person I was confiding in, I have a quote I want to read you guys. I don't know why this is, I'm sorry, I don't know why this is popping up on my screen. I've never seen that before. Maybe that's something new from StreamYard. I don't know. Let's see. Let me find the quote, guys. It says, it's hard to know whom to trust with your secrets or news, so you must apply caution and observe behaviors. Exactly. Only other people I can find is my therapist. Okay. It's hard to know whom to trust with your secrets or news, so you must apply caution and observe behaviors. Observe behaviors, exactly. Absolutely. If you don't want everyone to know, don't share it on here. Rule number one: some people on this app are mental and listen and gather info to exploit you. Exactly. And that's what kind of scared me from on this app, that you know that the least that you share, that you put out, it could be misconstrued, or it could be turned around on you, or it could be used, and you don't even say this, that, or the other, but just by you, you know, speaking on here, especially if the person is, I mean, I don't know how anyone cannot like anybody on this app, because I mean, it's an app. It's not, you know, but like you said, there are people that just don't like you for no reason, and that being said, they're gonna go ahead and say this, that, and the other. It doesn't even have to be true. Like I said, sometimes when people are telling something that you said or did or whatever, they're gonna add sauce to it, and it's like, it's crazy. I don't understand. Yeah, I read that comment already. Absolutely. Okay. Yes, it's just, so you got to, you have to, I guess, know that person, and fully know that person, because I've had situations where, people, well, I've witnessed where people were mad at each other, and it's like they'll come and, I was actually on the other end of hearing, and I'm like, I don't want to know that person's business. Why would you bring it to me? I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but why would you bring it to me? I mean, of all people, A Brilliant says, okay, let me go before I ain't got a job to go to. We'll catch the replays. What an amazing, well-needed topic. Until next time. Thank you, A Brilliant. I appreciate you as always. Thank you. Have a good day or night at work. But yeah, it's unbelievable. I don't get, how people, they get mad and everything is just, I don't want to know what goes on in someone's bedroom, so to speak, I don't want to know what this person does or doesn't do. I don't want to know that. You have it on ticker stream process. Oh no, it's something else on my I guess I'm the only one seeing it. It's where you're I don't know, something new. It has new scene, and then it has demo scene, and then it has demo scene 2. So I don't know what that, but as long as it's not affecting the live, I'm good. As long as it's, you guys can hear me and I'm coming through loud and clear, and yeah. But yeah, you have to be careful who you put your share your information with, or share anything with, because people, or some people will try to use that against you. I don't know if it's, well, what is the saying? Misery loves company. So it's like, people are just, some people are just mean spirited, and they don't care who it affects or how it comes across. They just, want to, I guess, I don't know, be in the loop with people, and that therefore they share your personal. That's why I don't get close to a whole lot of people. Like I said, the people I know, but the people who are my friends, the circle is very small. You would say, well, you only have this amount of friends. Well, nowadays, hey, you just never know. I have another quote I want to read you guys. Be careful who you trust. If someone will discuss others with you, they will certainly discuss you with others. Exactly. If someone comes to me with stuff, they're going to go to another person about me, So, or, whatever. If I'm not that type of person, I'm not going to go and say, well, you know what this person said about you? You know what this person is saying about you? There, no. Just like the question always comes up. Well, I always hear people say, if you're friends with someone and you're out and you see their significant other with someone, would you spill the beans? Would you tell them that what you saw? My answer is always no, because What if you share that information with that person? You have a falling out with that person, and you were only trying to warn that person, and then that person ends up with the person anyway. So it's like, you know, um, what was the point in that? So that's my answer to that. I mean, I've seen things, but it's not my place to, you know, tell anyone anything, you know. Um, so yeah, we just have to be really careful who we confide in, who we share our thoughts with, who we share things with, because you know when people are in their feelings and they get mad at you, and they don't even have to be mad at you or in their feelings. That's just what they want to do. They want to put all your business out there. Also, be careful who you vent to. A listening ear is also a running mouth. And I used to hear that when I was younger. My mom used to say something to that effect. Be careful who you vent to. A listening ear is always a running mouth. It's also a running mouth. So, there have been times where I vented to people, and, afterwards I kind of regretted it. Not that I heard anything about what I, vented to them. It's just, you have to be careful with that, because, people aren't always gonna, how can I say it? People aren't always gonna respect you in that sense, as far as not spreading what you tell them, or invite, you guys get it. You guys get it. I'm kind of rambling now, but you guys get the point. I just wanted to discuss this because, a lot of times, you're thinking you can have a conversation with someone and trust them, and you're hearing your stuff all over, especially I've seen a lot go on this app as well. People, they get mad, they get in their feelings, and stuff is said and put out there, and it's like, I mean, what was all that for? What was the point in airing somebody's dirty laundry out? They told you this in confidence. I don't care how mad I get at someone, I'm not gonna betray them and say this, that, and the other, because my thing is, what did you say? What did you say? You're only saying what I said, but what did you say? Just like the what I just read. Be careful who you trust. If someone will discuss others with you, they will certainly discuss you with others, but they're never going to say what they said. They're gonna they want to add sauce to where it needs to be added, but then they don't want to do it when it's the other way around. So always got to be careful with that, because folks are just it's crazy. I also have another one. It says, only confide in those you know, without a doubt, can be trusted to keep secrets. If someone you consider a close friend and confidant ever betrays your trust, know that they may do it again, having done it once. So if you trusted someone and they spread your business out and you forgave that person, or you didn't worry about it, they'll do it again and again and again, And my mom used to always say, bought sense is the best sense, meaning, hey, if you don't learn it the first time, the second time, I mean, at that point, you just bought it. You're not even, yeah, it's crazy. But, so yeah, I can't say I don't understand, but I get it, that some people are just so miserable that they don't care. They'll air you out no matter what. They'll say it is crazy to me. And this thing, I didn't know what. Hello, Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome in. This thing with doxing, I didn't know what that word doxing meant, and I kept hearing people say that, that person's doxing me, and I didn't understand what it meant. I did Google it, because I like to Google stuff, but I did Google it, and it showed what it was, and I'm like, why would someone want to share someone's personal information, address, and all this, where someone works, where someone lays their head? That's not right. That's scary, because I mean, that's taking it way too far, So yeah, just we just have to be careful what we share with people, or whom we share with. You know, it could be someone you've known for years, or someone you don't know all too well. You know, that's just like when people have three-way calls. You always want to know, or I don't know. I've been in a situation where I was on a three-way call with someone. I didn't know the other person was on the line. I wasn't saying anything bad, but it was like, why would you put someone on the line and not tell the person that you're talking to that you have someone on the line? What is that about? Are what was that about? I don't understand. So you just have to be careful. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody is gonna, go back, but I just know that there are people that, you know, you have to be careful. You have to watch what you say to them in front of them. Um, you know, for instance, where I used to work, I had a situation where I was talking to a coworker. It wasn't really anything. It was mostly something about the job. It wasn't about a particular person or any person. It was just about the job. As we all had discussions about our jobs with coworkers, and I don't remember what was said, but all I know is it was brought to someone else, and that person came back to me and asking me questions about the conversation, and I'm like, well, dang, I thought, I mean, but like I say, it wasn't about a particular person. It was just about the job in itself, you know, and it's just crazy because if we're discussing something and then it's getting back to someone, that means you're discussing everything with everybody. You're going to, I guess you're going to see who or what kind of response you're going to get from someone, if that makes sense. So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna keep you for too much longer. I just, the topic was kind of, I wanted to really touch on that, topic. Who can I confide in? Who can I trust? Um, and I'm not saying that, you know, you have to go around looking for clues. Oh, can I trust this person? It's just use your intuition. Um, you know, Tracy, blessings to the. Hey, Nate, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. It's crazy how, um, you know, people just, you know, you. What was it saying? I heard someone say, and I guess this goes along with what I'm talking about. Loose lips. I guess they'll, spill the beans. They'll go back and talk this, talk that, and say, you don't even have to be in that conversation, but for some reason you're brought up in that conversation. You know, you can be there in the room and people are gossiping, and it's like for some reason you're in that conversation as well. You know, even if you didn't say anything, even if you didn't contribute to the conversation, you just you never know. Like I said, the quote I read: "Be careful who you vent to. A listening ear is also a running mouth." And sometimes, unfortunately, we find that out the hard way. So yeah, use your intuition, and if something, I notice for me, if something doesn't feel right, if a situation doesn't feel right, then I feel that it's not right, and 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna go with the program. Um, um, I want to share something with you guys. I just found this funny.
What you doing today, girl?
Sometimes my business ain't your business.
Oh, okay.
So don't be asking me that what I'm doing. Could I have my business to myself sometime?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And it's true, sometimes, well, I guess it just depends, what what's I mean, for me, anything personal that you're sharing about me, that offends me. If it's personal, if I come to you in confidence and I'm talking to you about something that's happened to me, that's happening to me, that's bothering me, and I come to you in confidence because I trust that you're not gonna repeat it. I trust that you're not that it's gonna stay right there where it's at in the room, you know. But if it gets back, then I'm gonna be pretty bummed. So, um, you know, I just I just think that that's not right for people to call themselves your friend or say, oh, you can talk to me, you can tell me anything, you can confide in me, I'm here for you, I'm not gonna say anything. Well, you know, when you say those words, your word is your bond. You have to keep that. You can't repeat. Because sometimes when someone is telling you something in confidence, and it could be something that happened to them, and then when you spread that and you bring that up, it's like it just kind of opens up a whole another wound, if that makes sense. Wound. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Wound. Okay. Wound. Okay. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to hold you. I just wanted to discuss that. I appreciate each and every one of you for being in here, for listening to the discussion, the topic. You guys can catch the replay. Hope everyone has a good evening, a blessed night. Don't forget to hit the like. If you hadn't already, hit the like button on your way in. Please do on the way out. I don't know what else to, say from there. I just be careful, both in your real life and on these YouTube streets, because it's crazy hearing all these. It's like almost every day. Open this app, I'm hearing this person did this person is this person. It is crazy because it's like when Mad Day comes, it's your business is everybody's business. It's all over the place. It's all over. It's crazy. But like I said, I'm not gonna hold you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. I thank each and every one of you for being here. Those who couldn't be here, you can catch the replay. And love and blessings. I want to thank everyone individually. I want to thank A Brilliant, Life with Marlene, Wellness with Frugal Mama, Nate, and anyone else who was in here in the bushes. I want to thank Jacqueline for coming in. And that's all I see. Good night, everyone.